Hello everyone, today I'm going to be recutting my block fringe. As you can see, there are some remnants of a fringe here. So I actually filmed this video last May 2020. It's just taken me like 9 months to get around to finally editing it. Obviously I don't have said fringe anymore, but I enjoyed it while it lasted. Yeah, hope you enjoy the video finally. I do have some experience in cutting fringes, so this isn't going to be, hopefully this isn't going to be one of those disaster haircut videos. So if you're cutting your fringe for the first time, what you want to do is make a triangle on your head, okay? So I've seen people suggest that you go from your outer eyebrows straight up. Personally, that's a bit too wide for me. What I did when I first cut my fringe was I made a smaller triangle up to here, kind of like that. That's a bit messy, but that's what I mean by making a triangle on your head. You're basically sectioning out the area of hair that you want to be in your fringe, so this part is very important. For me, because I'm trimming an old fringe, I'm just gonna section out the shorter pieces of hair that were in my fringe previously. Just take a comb, this one's got a really long handle, so I just use that to straighten up the edges of my triangle. I'm just going to take some bobby pins and pin back the hair that I'm not cutting. As for actually cutting your hair, ideally try and use professional hair cutting scissors. When I'm at uni, I don't have these, so I just use normal scissors, and honestly, it doesn't really matter. Sometimes I use nail scissors. So the technique for cutting your fringe, you don't just want to grab it and sew. You're going to cut vertically in short little strokes. Not only does this give the hair a softer effect, it gives you more control in how much hair you're cutting off. If this is your first time cutting your fringe, if your hair is really long, first cut it to chin length, then go to your nose length, and then start with the upward cuts. So just go slowly in stages. Like, that's literally the key to cutting a fringe. Just do it slowly and carefully and you'll be fine. But first of all, I will take the middle section of my hair, and then once I get that to the length that I like, I will use that as a guide to cut the other sides and make it symmetrical. Oh, and I have a bin in front of me. I probably should have mentioned that I'm not just chopping hair all over my lap. I have a bin. Okay. Oh, I've got so much hair all over my face. I'm going to move on to the left hand side, and then I will do the right hand side. Oh my god. Okay, this is where we're at. I think it's okay. I might have cut it a little bit too short, but honestly I don't really care. I know I have this weird gap here, we'll sort that out later. So now I'm going to be focusing on integrating the fringe with the rest of my hair. Hold the scissors upside down, like this. Take a piece of hair and then you kind of just cut downwards in a motion like this. Kind of allows for that kind of like curved, shaped look. Now I'm just going to tie my hair up real quick so I can see what my fringe looks like without the rest of my hair. I think that's all of my fringe. maybe it's not. I'm not like totally happy with the way that my fringe looks with my hair tied up. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna use my comb to pull out some more little wispy bits of hair, and then give them a bit of a trim, incorporate them into the fringe. We've abandoned technique at this stage. At this stage we're just improvising. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to quickly run some water through my fringe, blow dry it the way that I like it, and then I'll show you how I style it and hopefully the finished result. Okay, now that I have blow dried my fringe, ideally use one of those big round brushes, because then you don't have to do this next bit. For me, I always put my straighteners on the lowest heat setting, which for these is 120 degrees, because heat damages your hair. Wait for them to heat up. Brush through the fringe, and then I will take section by section. Again, I usually start in the middle, left, right. I kind of go like this with the straighteners. You'll see what I mean, but basically I do this to give my fringe a bit of volume, so it's not just like flat against my head. And then blamp, swoop. A curl. So this is what the final product looks like. I think I'm pretty pleased with it. I might have cut it a bit too short, but honestly I don't really mind. My hair grows pretty quickly, and again, it's not like I'm seeing anyone in quarantine, so as long as I'm happy with it, which I am. I hope you found this video helpful. I hope your fringes all look beautiful and lovely. Have a nice day. Outskirts? Like out and then skirts.